And it looks like you're facing another team with a running quarterback that can do a lot of damage. What did you learn from Hendon Hooker at Virginia Tech, and what do you worry about from this Jeff Sims kid?
Well, what I learned from Virginia Tech, we would just have to gang tackle, wrap low, and honestly, we just got to focus on our tackling ability. And yeah, we're just gonna have to basically just tackle better.
We'll go to Dan.
And then, yeah, Coach said that tackling, you could talk about tackling for 6 to 8 hours or 4 hours and spend a whole day talking about it. But as you head into a game for this, against Georgia Tech, what are some of the things that you try to stress just about getting into a team when you're coming off a game that, the running game had success against the defense?
Yeah, I mean, basically, like after what we put on tape, I'm pretty sure a bunch of teams are going to just try to run the ball on us a lot. So we're going to have to just bow up and then just make plays. We're probably going to be putting a couple stuff in on defense just to maintain the run. So that's what we're probably going to do. And we just got to make the plays when they're there.
Go to Rich.
Just talk about the cornerback's role in sealing the perimeter. I mean, you have to cover the receiver, but if the team's running a lot, just talk about that difficult decision and when you have to seal the seam and leave your guy, or what, vice versa.
So for corner and even defense, we're taught to your pass responsibility will take you to your run fit. And basically, like for a defensive back, you're focusing on pass first because that's your job. But once you see the receiver basically slow up and try to block you, you always want to fit outside the receiver because you're the edge of the defense. You want to be the force player. So once the force player, you got to force everything back into the linebackers, the D-line, because they're flowing from the opposite direction. So that's pretty much your job, and that's pretty much what our secondary is going to have to do this weekend.
That was very informative.
Yeah.
We'll go to Julian.
Hey, so Brandon, I think if I got my numbers right, which oftentimes I don't, last year you guys were like 11th in pass defense, 14th in rush defense, or flipped around. This year it's 4th in pass defense, 10th in run. What ways have you seen the defense improve, and how much of it was like, all right, man, we got to show some growth this year. We got to make some strides,
Yeah, Coach Halfley really expresses and talks about it's all about effort. And I feel like if everyone just runs to the ball, because they coach that very well. Everyone needs to run to the ball and attack the ball. And we really believe in that as our defense. And basically when we do that, we can stop anything. We're probably one of the best defenses in the country. If we could just gang tackle and run to the ball and just give great effort, because, the X's and O's are going to be there. Like if you just do your job, everything's going to come to you basically. So just have to do that for real.
And as a pass defense, when you see kind of the improvement you've had year over year so far, right? Like, do you take that as like hey, last year was an aberration and this year is what we truly are? Or how do you kind of take that kind of leap?
It's like a combination of experience from a lot of the DBs from last year, because a lot of the DBs have played and they know what it's like now to be in those close games and tight situations. And also I have to give credit to Halfley's defense for putting us in position to make a lot of those plays and putting us in position to be successful.
We'll go to Kevin.
Hey, Brandon. The other night after the game, Coach said he couldn't wait to get back in practice. Did you guys kind of feel the same way? And how was the energy in today's practice?
Yeah, man. We came out of practice swinging. I mean, the first thing we did was tackling circuit, because that's what we really need to work on. So that's the first thing we came out and did was do tackling circuit and attack the ball circuit, trying to get the ball out. And everyone came in with energy, and everyone, Tuesday practice, people are going to make mistakes because this is the first time we're watching the tape over the weekend and today. But other than that, came out with a lot of energy, and I really loved how practice went today.
We'll go to Dan.
Brandon, I remember that Coach said either on Sunday or after the game list about scout team and the role that they play in attacking ball drills from a defensive standpoint to cause turnovers. But when you're working against a scout team offense, do you know that there are certain things based off the film that they're going to attack and that you have to pay attention to, or is it literally just like simulating an opponent?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because first thing we do on Sunday? On Sundays we come in, we watch the tape, And the first thing Halfley talks about, Coach Halfley, is how this team is going to attack us within our defense, within our base defense. And he really harps on that very much. And so we come out today, we execute, we know how we're going to get attacked, and we could basically see the formation and basically know like what routes they're running, what receiver routes they're running, or what RPO they're about to do, just based off the formation and what defense we're playing. So that's pretty much that.